Jaguar S-Type. Drive it for only $569 per month. See it at Continental Motor Cars, NASA Boulevard, Melbourne, your luxury car headquarters.
Welcome to Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.
Welcome back to Empowerment with Josefina, and I'd like to introduce you to my new co-host, Laura. Hi, Laura. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to Empowerment with Josefina. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling super. I'm very happy to be here.
Excellent. Can you tell them briefly how we met?
Well,
Very funny.
Might consider it a little weird. We met at a cat funeral, and we can't forget the cat's name, LT. For Lieutenant.
Yes.
Lieutenant. And I was reading poetry, and we hit it off.
Yeah, so I found, and I met her, and I felt like, she's kind of, nice, and the next day I thought, she will be good for me in my show and co-hosting with me, so welcome.
Thank you so much.
Well, we need to take care of business, which is your job.
Exactly.
So
First off, we
Yes.
would like to thank Heather and Sarah for providing Dr. Josefina and myself with our fantastic hairdos.
Yes.
And Jasmine and Gina from Jasmine's Boutique for providing Dr. Josefina with her lovely outfit today.
Yes, and maybe in the future you want to stop by Gina and get some good stuff.
I would love to. You hear that, Gina?
Yes, and also, really, Heather, Sarah and Valerie, excellent, and
Excellent.
they're very creative and very exciting. And also, remember, don't forget to take your Green Plus every single day because it's one of the best sources of protein that we're going to be talking about today in our show. Okay, so today do you remember secret number 1?
Eating healthy and stop dieting.
Yes. So last week we talked about secret number 1 is to stop dieting. And one of the reasons, you remember what we talked about, the reasons?
Well, there are so many instances where we hear people, they're trying to lose weight, so they cut calories, they cut the fat, they skip meals, they even go to the length of starving themselves.
Exactly.
And they can't seem to lose the weight. Why is that, Dr.
Well,
Josefina?
That's, that is let me try to make it short. But one of the reasons why people, even when they're eating low caloric intake, they find themselves not being able to lose weight because when you're in the process of losing weight, you have to take into consideration how your body works. And there is 2 things that work for you in losing weight, which is insulin and glucagon. And those are 2 important hormones that help your body to transform food into energy or fat. So the problem sometimes is that we eat too many sugars, like a simple carbohydrates or just plain, food rich in sugar. So what happens, the more sugar you eat, the more refined products you eat, the more difficult for you will be to lose the weight. That's the main reason.
But when they say we can't eat white flour, or we shouldn't eat white flour, white sugar, and white rice, does that eliminate all bread and pasta, or can we eat whole wheat?
Whole grains, whole wheat, wholesome food. Because what happens when they process the food, when they refine the food, then you're not getting all the nutrients, all the vitamins, all the trace minerals that your body needs and the nature has intended for you. So eating refined products, what happens is the more sugar you eat, again, the thing with the insulin is like insulin does wonders in the body because one of the things that insulin does is to level your blood sugar. But the dark side of insulin is that when we have too much insulin, then takes the sugar from the blood stream and stores that as fat and blocks the job of glucagon, which is the other hormone used in your digestion and transforming food into energy. It blocks the process of glucagon, and glucagon can go into the body because that's what glucagon does. It goes into the fat of the body and takes the fat and breaks it down so we can use that as energy. So it's very important. That's, your question about whole grain, whole products, real food. I call that food that is alive. Because when you're eating things that are processed, they are dead.
I like that analogy.
It's dead food. What would you eat? You know, one of the things is, when you see out there, when you go shopping, and this is for you and everybody else, don't you dare to buy anything that says imitation. Because what do you say? It blows my mind. It blows my mind.
That works.
Then you will buy imitation when you can have the real thing. How about that?
Well, you know, something that really seems so complicated is really very simple.
Very
Just
simple.
eating basic foods and losing weight by doing that, a healthy lifestyle.
Exactly. Stay with the basics. Go back to the basics and eat basic food, because all that stuff that is processed, refined, reprocessed, do it, imitation and all those kind of things, they are not helping you, and you know it's not helping you because you've been trying for years. And there is a study that just came out that it says that we spend like $33 million to lose weight. And what happened, people are getting fatter and fatter. And the reason for that is because we eat too much sugar. Do you remember when we were researching?
Yes, it said that our ancestors ate as much sugar as
In
we
one
day.
year.
Oh, well, 1 year as we eat in 1 day.
It's in 1 year. Now, you know what they used to eat in 1 year, we eat it in 1 day. So
that blows my mind.
But you know, when you read the label, everything has sugar. I mean, when you like the dressing for the salad dressing, and you think you're doing the right thing, and I love fat salad dressing, they replace the fat with sugar, and that sugar, what the sugar will do for you, boom, your insulin level goes up, and then you cannot break the fat because the glucagon cannot go into the body fat and take it and transform that into energy.
Exactly.
So it makes it, because insulin takes it and makes it, stores that as fat.
So what are the foods that we need to try to target to eat, to have in our diets? What are those basics?
Whole grain, whole food, whole grain, whole wheat, fruits and veggies. Tofu is an excellent source of protein. So those are the things that we stay as close as you can to nature. Eat the good fats, because also what happens when you eat margarine, it kills you, because he has what they call the trans fatty acids, and it kills more between 30,000 to 100,000 people a year because of heart problem, because eating margarine. You want to eat margarine? Change that to butter. Eat the real thing, no imitation now. Stay with the real. And staying with the real, I have to be real. We have to take a break. We're coming back with the lesson. My darling Laura, see you next week. We're taking a break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.